I am embarking on a journey this week, a project to learn about the quarterback, Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson is the most fascinating quarterback in the entire NFL draft. Lamar Jackson's crazy fascinating. He has the biggest fan base in all of this year's NFL draft. Bigger than every other quarterback combined is Lamar Jackson's fan base. He's up with the likes of Russell Westbrook, Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a huge, huge star. And many people in Lamar Jackson's fan base are claiming that Lamar Jackson is not getting a fair chance. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the responsible thing. Before I come out with an opinion about Lamar Jackson, I've already looked at his film. But I want to rewatch all of his film and go even more in depth. Because I did dive into his film. I watched like 7-8 games. But I don't think that's enough. So I want to do a deep dive into Lamar Jackson's tape. I want to watch every single snap Lamar Jackson has taken in college. And these are the things that I am looking for. So the accusation or maybe the question about Lamar Jackson everybody's bringing up is Lamar Jackson, the main criticism of Lamar Jackson is that supposedly Lamar Jackson cannot win from in the pocket. And I watched his film. I saw Lamar Jackson roll out and run a ton and throw the ball downfield. And I said, you know what? That shows me, hey, like it or not, Lamar Jackson doesn't win games from the pocket. And on second glance, I don't know if that was very responsible. Because it's possible, and there's something I didn't look for that I'm going to look for a second time. I'm going to go through all of Lamar Jackson's tape. And I feel like an idiot saying this, but hey, you got to admit when you're wrong. You got to do it. I'm going to go rewatch all of Lamar Jackson's tape and ask the question, why is Lamar Jackson running? Is Lamar Jackson running because he's undisciplined? Is Lamar Jackson running because he doesn't know how to win from the pocket? Or is it possible that the reason Lamar Jackson is out of the pocket running for his life because he had a bad offensive line? I'm going to give Lamar Jackson the benefit of the doubt and ask the question, is Lamar Jackson running because he needed to? Is Lamar Jackson running not because that's how he plays football, but because he needed to in order to win? I think it's very interesting. And I have another question. I know this statistic is out there. Probably, I think so. I think I could probably find it. But I want to ask, how does Lamar Jackson's completion percentage change when you account for how many drops he had? How many incomplete passes were Lamar Jackson's fault? And how many were his receivers? Because again, the main thing people say to defend Lamar Jackson is he had a bad offensive line and a bad receivers, and he elevated everybody around him. The only reason, supposedly, that Louisville was competitive was because of Lamar Jackson. I'm open to that idea. It's very possible. So again, I know I could probably find that stat out there, but I'm going to look for myself. I'm going to take a tally. I'm going to have deep notes on this. What is Lamar Jackson's completion percentage when you account for all of the drops Louisville receivers had? How many incompletions were his fault? How many were just simply he had bad receivers? I'm going to count for bad routes. I'm going to do everything. I'm obviously going to do a lot of care for this. But I just want to know, is Lamar Jackson actually getting slighted? Is he really a better quarterback than everybody is giving him credit for? Because I got to say, there are some things I love. Oh, there are some things I love about Lamar Jackson. Not even his athletic ability. Because clearly Lamar Jackson, as far as speed and agility, is the best quarterback he's the best athlete. He is the best runner. He's the best agility-wise. He's the best athlete we've ever seen play the quarterback position. He's a better runner than Michael Vick. He's a better runner in my opinion, than Randall Cunningham. Lamar Jackson is the best athlete, not quarterback, athlete that's ever played the quarterback position. I make that very clear because I had someone misunderstand that the other day and say, you think he's the best quarterback of all time? No, I don't. But as far as the running ability, he is the best. There are other things I love about Lamar Jackson too. First of all, Lamar Jackson has never, ever been injured. Not once. From what I can see, I might be wrong. From what I can tell, Lamar Jackson has never dealt with an injury, which is crazy. That's really cool. That's really hard to do. That's special. And the other thing that I love about Lamar Jackson, the best of all, the best feature about Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson is an absolute grown-up. Look, you shouldn't get a trophy for doing what's expected of you. But when you compare him to Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson's a saint. Lamar Jackson has 100% been a model citizen off the field. He's a humble guy. He's a cool guy. Lamar Jackson's the kind of dude I would love to drink a beer with. I'm like, dude, how are you? Can I meet with you? Can I talk with you? I think Lamar Jackson, if I met him on the street, we'd be friends. Seems like a nice guy, a good guy, a model citizen. On the field, off the field, Lamar Jackson has never had a problem. I like Lamar Jackson. Now I want to make sure, before I say the wrong thing about Lamar Jackson, I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to take absolute care to give Lamar Jackson a fair shot. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. You can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, on YouTube, also on Google Play. Thank you so much. If you really want to help me grow Strong Opinion Sports, though, tell your friends about the show on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Share this with your friends. Tell the world about Strong Opinion Sports. Subscribe and help me grow by telling your friends about this podcast. Thank you so much.